going on, guys? Naz here on the Spooling Up channel. Today I've got a video on a MK4 Golf GTI. I'm going to be finally replacing my stereo system. The whole head unit will be coming out and I'll be replacing it with a double din. Some of you may remember I did my speakers all the way around in the car, and I did the front tweeters as well. The rear tweeters are still standard, but I changed all the door speakers. Quite a lengthy job, but nice and easy in the end. Some people were saying to me in the beginning, all you need to do is upgrade your stereo. The speakers in here are actually not that bad, but I wanted to upgrade everything. Just took me a little while to kind of get a double din. Now I've got one, I'm going to go ahead and fit it, and hopefully I'll be able to enjoy my tunes a little bit more in the car. So without further ado, let's get a look at this new stereo. Right, so I've got this Pioneer unit here, second hand. I actually managed to get this from Dubtech Customs in Essex. Got a really good price on it. It's a Pioneer AVIC F980 DAB. So this will be going in. It's going to be a nice unit to fit to the car. I already sort of gave it a little test fit and it looks really good. So I've got this. I've got a cage for the unit as well, to go there into the dashboard, and I've also got one of these adapters which I'm going to need for the radio antenna. I think that's about it, so let's go ahead and start stripping this here out. Right, so here's the standard stereo in the car. We've got the CD changer and we've got the tape cassette player and radio. Down here is actually a FM transmitter that I've been using in the car for ages for my phone calls and to play my own music, because obviously the system here is old. Now I can do away with this. I can get my new head unit there in place and connect to it with Bluetooth, so that is a double win. But yeah, let's go ahead and start getting this out. First things first, what I'm going to do is disconnect the battery. Engine bay here, not looking its best. Could do with a clean up, but we'll get to that at some point. So first things first, I'm just going to remove the cover on the battery, and then literally I'm going to disconnect the negative terminal, tuck it out of the way, and then go inside and start stripping this old head unit out. Right, so as you can see, I've put my radio keys into the slots on the bottom. There are slots up on the top as well. Once these get pushed in, what I'm going to do is I am going to pull this out, and this bottom and the top, so the radio and the CD player, they are connected. So what I'm going to do, there are these little release tabs on the side which you can press in like here to release the radio key. So I'm going to release both of them, and then I'm going to fit them to the top and pull the whole units out together as one. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I need two hands for it, unfortunately. Okay, so now I have pulled both units out of the way. It is just a matter of disconnecting the different parts of the wiring harness to move these two units out of the way. So I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect those, and then we'll start having a look at the new unit. Right, so units are out. Here's the space for the new one to go in. Just need to remove that shelf, which comes out pretty easily. And now it's time to start getting the radio cage in. So I'm going to go ahead and start fitting that. Right, so we now have the cage installed. Now this cage is in here pretty tight. It's pretty secure in here. These tabs can be used to bend down just in order to keep it securely in place, because obviously the stereo goes into here. If this isn't secure, the whole thing can be lifted out. So now I've got this here in place. I'm actually not going to bend any of these because I might want to remove this at a later date, and it will make it a little bit more tricky. You probably could unbend them with a pick or something, but I'm going to go ahead, connect the stereo up, give it a quick test, and see how it goes. Now, because this already came out of a Golf, I'm not too sure what's had to be done with the wiring. I'm pretty sure things like this come with a harness that's already adapted for the car. So for me, this is literally just going to be a quick plug and play. So I'm going to go ahead and plug all the bits in, get it sorted. The only thing that I need to ensure is that I have my adapter ready. So the back of the old stereo would accommodate this, so I need the adapter because this will go into the new stereo, and I'll show you in a second. Hey guys, so I've plugged in the wiring harness here. We've got those two plugs that we took out of the back of the radio plugged into this wiring harness adapter. Now, the one thing is there is a plug back here, which I believe I just have to tuck out of the way because that's redundant now. Here's the adapter for the aerial, which will go down here into this bottom corner. So it should just pop in and stay in there, and then we should have a radio signal as well. So I'm going to go ahead and slide it into place, and then we're going to test it out. Okay, so there we have it fitted now. The last thing I did was just put the fascia plate on the outside, so it fits nicely. Just going to go ahead, reconnect the battery, and hope and pray that everything's working as it should be. Right, so let's turn the ignition on. There we go. So what I'll do is I'm going to quickly try and set it up, and then I'm going to take the car for a drive and see how it all sounds. Right guys, so I've now driven the car around for about a week or two with the new head unit fitted, just so I could sort of get a good feel of what it was like before I could tell you guys and have a sort of a play around with it. It is so much better. It's nice to have the little bit of technology there when you want it. Connectivity is great. Bluetooth. I can fit an aux to the back if I decide to. I've got sat nav on there if I want to use it. My whole phone book comes up there when I'm connected to it through Bluetooth. The power and the quality of the music coming through the speakers now is also so much better, and it doesn't look too out of place either. Someone did suggest to me that I should spray or do something with sort of the wood grain trim. I plan to replace that because it doesn't totally tie in with the head unit, but it's not a big issue. Again, really glad that I've got it there now fitted, guys. So if you've watched the video and it's helped you in any kind of way, or you just enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. More stuff to come in the future, guys. Thanks for watching.